the best of our lives.
Everybody gets to see the cats.
Welcome back, Mango 3. I'm here. We're going to continue with Wuthering Waves main quest. This one's called the Moon Chasing Festival. Sounds like it's already on. There we go. Alright. And before we start, let's see if anything's about to expire. Moon's Grace. I think that's what we're currently working on. Converging Paths. If we finish that one, we can work on that one. Electric Sheep. Don't know what that is. Elusive Realm, that looks like a fighting one. I'll skip that one, that's kind of boring. Daily updates. This was that girl we met. Gifts of Lunar Radiance. I think we get her if we finish a certain quest, so. Trial, but we still got 20 days left for Xiang Li, a new character. If we have time today, we'll probably knock that one out. Looks good. I think we're on the right track. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can go the right way. Navigation is frustrating because it's backwards. Okay. Cat hair everywhere. Changed a bunch of settings, so let me know if anything's different, better or worse. Alright. Is this the person I'm supposed to talk to? Or am I supposed to go down?
Been tossing and turning all week. Can't switch off these thoughts at night. I can't take it any longer. Been scrolling through the forums lately? There's this thing blowing up called Nighttime Blues Syndrome on the Hawashu Hive.
Definition of noun. Nighttime Blues Syndrome. A popular term used to describe the state of today's youth that have lost their enthusiasm towards life due to excessive work and life stress. Symptoms include avoiding social engagements, reluctance to work, insomnia, and signs of depression. Further analysis reveals an 87% correlation between the syndrome's traits and the emotional state of Xiao Shen, inferred from the wish made at the time.
A few colleagues from other departments even used it as an excuse to ask for leave yesterday. They wrote, "The world is such a wonderful place, filled with different kinds of sadness to experience each day. Ugh, lucky bastards. Taking time off whenever they want. And look at us, sweating bullets over research with no results in sight. How are we supposed to sleep?"
Is that the latest thing? You know, I don't usually visit those forums, but well, this term, maybe it's because everyone's feeling the pressure lately. Relax, take some time off. You can leave the rest of your work to me. But don't let it get into your head. Smile, and everything will be a-okay.
You sure are optimistic at a time like this. Anyway, I really need to pass out for a while. She's all yours.
With heavy steps, the researcher heads back inside the academy.
Hello? You listening to our conversation the whole time?
Here's something
Anything I
we'd
can
like
help
to
you with?
ask.
Wait a second, it's you, isn't it? The one who sucked in a tacit discord with your bare hands.
In the flesh.
I didn't expect to meet you at a place like this. Are you here for something? Is it about the monsters? Or maybe... no, never mind.
Do you know anyone going by Xiaoxing?
Xiaosheng. Pretty average name if you ask me. But I've never heard of anyone with that name at the academy. Can you provide any extra information? Maybe I can help you find him.
Searching nighttime blues syndrome and Xiaosheng as keywords. There are 417 relevant results found. Such results consist of forum posts made under the username Xiaosheng. Example result: another day today.
Wait a minute. Analyzing someone's online behavior without their consent is a violation of robotics protocols.
Searching protocol confirmed. Violation of protocol detected. Shangli, I'm sorry. Initiating self-destruct sequence.
Now's not the time for jokes, Xiangli.
Apologies.
Xiangli does this sometimes, I hope you don't mind. Sorry, Xiangli is just trying to lighten up the mood.
Oh, well, its creator gave it some good features. It's fine. But do you mind me asking, why are you looking for Xiaosheng in the first place?
This question involves the individual's privacy. We are unable to disclose any details to those not directly involved.
I understand. Speaking of which, this robot looks rather familiar. Could it be from the Moon Tree Lodge by any chance?
Check something real quick. How'd you figure that out?
I see. Well, I heard that wishes made at the Moon Tree Lodge tend to come true. I was thinking of trying it out myself at some point. It's almost time to set up the centrifuge. I need to make my way back and check on the samples.
You notice Chiffon appeared a bit plucked for a moment, but he quickly returned to his easygoing and friendly demeanor.
No information was obtained regarding Xiaosheng's identity. Acquired new keyword.
Nighttime blues syndrome, I guess.
Yes. We can always check the forums for any updates later. Now then, let's try our luck somewhere else.
Attention. During our conversation with Chiffon, another researcher was detected within close proximity. The individual has been eavesdropping on our conversation up until this moment.
Eavesdropping? Wait a minute.
Uploading the researcher's location to your terminal.
Finally, some useful information for once.
Shangli is always useful.
Oh, you found me. I was just about to come talk to you anyway.
You were eavesdropping on our conversation. Please explain your behavior.
Sorry about that, but I had a good reason for doing it. I can help you with the person you're looking for.
You mean Xiaosheng?
You want to help him fulfill the wish he submitted with a pseudonym, but you don't know his real identity.
How did you know?
Well, it's obvious just by looking at the two of you. That robot you have there is from the Moon Tree Lodge, right? I may not look the part, but I am an actual researcher. My name's Jolie. Xiaosheng's my friend, and I know who he really is. And as a matter of fact, you've already met him.
You mean Baisha? You mean Shifan?
Precisely. So, you already guessed it. He probably realized who you were as well. Explains why he made up an excuse and left in a hurry. Still running away from his problems by the looks of it.
He seemed different from the Xiaosheng and the Witch.
I was just as surprised as you were when I first found out that Xiaosheng was actually Shifan. The two of us grew up together, went to school together, and entered the academy together. He's always been the center of attention. Easygoing, always fitting in effortlessly. But at some point in time, he started writing these negative posts on the forums. It didn't take me long to figure out Xiaosheng was him. I know his writing style too well. Every time I asked him, he'd always wriggle his way out of it. And he started distancing himself from me, and even transferred himself to another project team.
He pulls out his terminal, shows you a picture of him and Shifan. You notice his hand trembling slightly. Your hand.
No, that's from an accident during an experiment involving echoes a while back. It wasn't too bad, but it did leave a few symptoms. I haven't been able to operate any precision instruments since then. At first, I thought that maybe Shifan started distancing himself from me because I couldn't continue to work on his project anymore. But deep down, I knew he was not that kind of person. So I have a request. I want to know what kind of wish he made, and if possible, I want to help make it come true. I want to know what happened to him.
The integrity of Jolie's information is estimated to be at around 99%. In order to fulfill the wish, providing relevant information is recommended.
Alright. You tell him the whole story and the contents of Xiaosheng's wish.
So that's how it is. Is he blaming himself for my injury? But that's not true. I've never felt that way. He wrote that wish, but he's still the man he was before. He still smiles and comforts others and helps people whenever they're in a difficult spot, which makes me feel even more worried for him.
We want to understand his true wish.
Thank you for telling me all this. I'm afraid Shifan and I aren't on talking terms at the moment, but maybe he'll listen to you. He's been fascinated by echoes ever since he was a child. Echo-related research was all he'd been working on before he left our project. He loves echoes so much, and now he's given up on it completely. I think this might be a good place to start to have him open up to you.
Good to know. Thanks for the info.
Please, if you find out what his wish is, be sure to let me know.
Hi there. How are things on your end?
Transferring progress log. Transfer complete.
Fantastic. It appears everything has been going smoothly. Long story short, I've managed to decipher the code from earlier. It's echoes. The code mentions 3 echo sample datasets Shifan once needed for his research. According to the Academy's archives, his research partner Jolie had an accident while searching for these echoes. Shifan shut down the project shortly after. I hope this data can be of help to you. Once I've wrapped up here at the Academy, I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Well then, it's time to look for some echoes.
Winds, heed my command.
I don't think I can march through this. I can.
Miles Who's the caged bird now?
Please attack! Leave me alone!
Beep, beep. All target echoes acquired. Task complete. Well done.
Now we have to go find Chiffon.
I knew you could do it. Transmission is normal? Yes, that's everything.
Shang Li sounds just like Shang Li Chao.
It's
Yeah.
one of Shan Li's features. I can join you on your travels this way. I'll remotely control Shan Li, ensuring our audio, visual, and movement modules are in sync to keep our communications seamless. It's our quickest way to connect. Plus, I suspect Chiffon might find it difficult to open up in front of a colleague from the Academy.
You're right. Shang Li Yao unleashes the second form. That's the robot on its head.
Oh,
Good enough.
that's fine. So, without further ado, let's be on our way.
Alright, let's see if we can... Well, we made some progress. Someday we'll get better at that. Movement. Okay. Angelica's not looking around. I don't know if we can climb up here. Let's just go to the map. Trying to be clever. And all the games agree on the same button.
You're back again. No luck finding Xiao Shang?
We're here to see you.
What do you mean?
You signal Shang Li Yao to transfer to him.
This is echo testing data. What are you planning on doing with... Wait, where did you get this data?
I have my ways.
Shan Li and the rover are researching echoes but have hit a dead end. They heard that Mr. Chiffon is an expert in this particular field and are seeking his help.
Pretty spot on with the voice.
That was a long time ago. Oh, very well. What do you want to know? The data you gave me is packed with motion values. I would start by understanding how the echo adapts to different geographies. And these numbers. If we cross-reference them with standard values, the fitting coefficient nearly hits 1. It looks like your model's direction might be on track. Oh, the more I look at this data, the more I think, had it reached me earlier, things might have been different. This data, how much do you want for it? I'll pay anything. No, even with this, I can't do it on my own.
Is this your true wish, Xiaosheng?
What do you mean?
You have always had regrets, both for your friend and for your echo research.
I don't get your meaning. There was a serious accident during the experiment, and I was the one who shut it down. How could I...
You don't deny you are Xiaosheng.
We saw the wish you made at the Moontree Lodge, but it seems that may not be what you truly wish for. Your true wish is to continue your research of echoes with the one and only friend who understands your passion. Is this correct?
I never thought my wish would actually be heard. You're right. I am Xiaosheng, the loser who spends his nights complaining in bed. A washed-up expert. I worked hard to get myself into the academy. My best friend was a real genius, and I was just an ordinary person who had to work my ass off in order to catch up with him. We promised to push the boundaries in echo research. I always believed we could produce groundbreaking results, maybe even touch the essence of the lament through our research. But due to my carelessness, he lost his chance to walk through that door completely. Yet, my stubbornness in continuing the experiment without adequate samples led to irreversible harm to my friend. I chose to continue the testing. That's why he missed the window for treatment. Not once did I visit him during the final test periods, and I was the only one left on the project. It wasn't a surprise the experiment failed in the end. It wasn't until I sat alone in the empty lab that I realized maybe everything I sacrificed, even my friend's future, was all for nothing. I had hurt my friend, given up on a career, and worked on something I wasn't actually interested in. But when I lie in bed awake at night, I feel regret all over again. I know I can't give up echo research. My obsession torments me, but I don't deserve to pursue it anymore.
Oh, obsession.
I've heard enough! Pull yourself together already!
Jolie, where did you...
I'll tell you right now, I never blamed you for what happened. I felt the same as you right from the start. On our path of pursuing new discoveries, I was willing to pay any price. What I don't accept is you calling quits halfway.
But...
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
It blows my mind that this is why you stopped talking to me. While I'm at it, you haven't changed a bit since we were kids. You get in the habit of running away from any problems you face that are non-research related.
I'm sorry.
It is wonderful to have someone to support you on the journey to achieve greatness in research. It seems even without our help, This wish has been fulfilled.
I agree with you.
This in turn indicates that Xiaosheng's wish is not the source of the abnormal codes.
3 more wishes to go.
Yes, there are more wishes to decipher. Now, we should make our way back to the Moon Tree Lodge. Hello. I hope you've been well. Remember how I mentioned that the stall vendors at the Moonlit Fair will adjust their offerings based on everyone's wishes? Based on the wishes we've received so far, I've thought of a few excellent themes. Maybe we can start preparing for them.
Moon Tree Lodge carries people's wishes, guiding the preparations for the festival. As preparations progress, popularity will continue to grow. Gain popularity, you need to build attractive stalls. Let's use initial funds to build the first stall. Care for the taste of a past moon chasing festival. Taste this from Yum Yum Haven. Time to keep going. Head to Yum Yum Haven. Oh, here you are, Mingler. Hi, Sanhua. You here for the Moonlit Fair? No, I'm here for work today. Madame Jinshi entrusted. As you're involved with the Moonlit Fair, she may have something important to discuss with you. As you open the letter, you realize it contains no pressing matters. It simply mentions that Sanhua suggests taking her to the Moonlit Fair. Much needed relaxation. Have you finished reading it? Do you have any messages you'd like to convey? Tell her the content of the letter. Indeed, I have many affairs to attend to, but I think Madam Magistrate was exaggerating. Sanhua has 800 matters to handle simultaneously, she wrote. That's impossible. Not even the Academy's computers can do that. Is there anything wrong too? This just refers to patrol the nearby area. The Moonlit Fair has attracted many visitors, and the incursion by tacit discords or criminals could have dire consequences. Or we could survey the visitors to evaluate their interests, providing reliable data for future events. Or we could Stop. Enough of work, please. Yes, Mangler, is there something wrong with my plans? I want to know what you want to do. I apologize. I forgot I'm not in City Hall or affairs right now. Something I want to do. Please give me a moment. I remember you were eyeing the desserts at Yum Yum Haven. Yes, I've never actually seen anyone make that dessert before. It's called plum cake, right? Plum cake. Similar to Wuthering cake, but with different fillings and shapes. I bet it has a unique taste. Would you like some of that? No, I simply want to learn how to make it. Then I can... Great. Then let's learn how to make a plum cake. Sure, I've watched them make it enough to have a general idea of how to do it myself. Besides, I have some new ideas. We gather the ingredients together. Ingredients? There's a special lotus seed called twin lotus seed found near lakes in the winding Axis Mire. I once read about it in the Grand Library. It's a unique fragrance. I believe using it in the plum cake would elevate the flavor. But it's rare and only grows where discords roam, making it hard to come by. I'm ready to go get some of that. Then let's get going, Megan. Alright, that is a really far distance.
Wooly sends his tailor.
Together we vanish, perish in flames. Beckon the divine flame.
No one picks on Ankar's friends. Ha! Here comes Ankar! Woefully, life is in everything. Here we go again.
These are the twin lotus seeds I wanted. I think we have picked enough of them. I'm a bit curious. What do you usually do? My main duty is to protect Madame Jinshi. I also assist her with paperwork, meeting visitors, and convey her orders to other departments. What do you do except work? Let me think. I would sometimes drink flour wine, but not too much, as overdrinking leads to mistakes, which would affect my performance as a guard. Other times I listen to the storytellers. I learn about how other people live their lives, how they respond to life's ups and downs, and everything in this world that I cannot witness myself. In fact, I learned from a story that twin lotus seeds taste better than ordinary ones. But I don't have much time for that. After all, Madame Jinxi's safety is always my top priority. Are you really that busy? I'm afraid so. Jinxiu is located on the borders and safety has been a constant concern, but my workload may lessen it in a few years. The Renodian is no longer a threat. Everything is getting back on track. I'm positive life will be tranquil for our people soon. I'm looking forward to that day. So am I, Mangler. Return to the stall. A little better this time. Welcome, what can I get you? We can't enjoy a festival with an empty belly. Welcome, Mangler and Lady Sanhua. What can I get for you? We want to learn to make plum cake. Haha, you've come to the right person. Plum cake is a traditional dessert that's been around for at least a few hundred years. Not many people can make it nowadays. I bet most of the youngsters have never seen one. Though it might seem easy, making plum cake takes a lot of effort. Kneading the dough, preparing the fillings, are just the beginning. Every step has its secrets. It takes at least a year or two of practice to get the perfect crispy texture with a lingering aftertaste. That's a lot of practice. You know, when I learned how to make it, I spent 3 whole days just memorizing the recipe. Anyway, let's give it a try first. Sanhua can definitely nail it. You can count on me. I just observed the baking process a bit more and I memorized it all. Alright, I'll let you use my stove. Count me in. Thank you, Mangler. Please peel the lotus seeds for me. Lotus seeds? No, these are twin lotus seeds, freshly picked. Baking them at high temperatures brings out their fresh fragrance. I'll be using them to enhance the taste. But these are said to only grow in the depths of the Winding Axe's mire where many monsters live. On second thought, with Mangler and Lady Sanhua, getting those seeds would be a breeze. Can't wait for your plum cake. Soon, Sanhua effortlessly recreates a plum cake with her incredible talents. Onlookers pause to applaud her mastery in action. Done, Mangler. Please give it a try. How do you like it? It's amazing. Not bad, I guess. It's amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Sanhua boxes up the fresh plum cakes and hands a box to you. This is for you, Mangler, and the other box is for Madame Jinxi. Since you enjoyed the plum cakes I made, I think she'll like it too. What about you? You haven't tasted any yet. Me? I don't need it. Eating cake isn't part of my duty. But Jinxi wants you to enjoy the festival. I see. So that's what Madame Jinxi really wanted to convey. Don't tell me you're only getting it now. Life isn't just about work, you know. As Sanhua gazes at the bustling scene unfolding before her, Her mind seems elsewhere, captivated by the breeze of fireworks and streetlights reflecting in her eyes. Now I get it. Festivals like this help people let go of the past sorrows and the future's unknowns. It's a chance to live in the moment with your loved ones, finding joy in the little things in life. Yes, I think so. She just wanted you to be happy. Thank you for your company, Mangler. I had a great time today. What would you like to do next? I don't have a plan yet. I will probably continue to enjoying the Moonlit Fair, just as Madame Jinchi hoped. Perhaps the tasks on my to-do list aren't as urgent as they seem. If you need me for anything, you need only call. I'll be by your side right away, Mingo. Thanks for inviting me, but I suppose this can count as being on the job too. Alright, we got one. Let's, I guess, go back and do the other ones.
Time for Encall's aerial recon!
You'll need more funds to build additional stalls. Completing wishes and lodge wishes is a good way to earn funds. There are a variety of wishes made by people. Having companions will make fulfilling others' wishes faster, easier. Requirement, different things you require teamwork. Higher recommended stats, easier way to fulfill wishes. When you're ready to hit start, proceed without a full team for sure. Legend of the Tree Hollow. Somebody with knowledge. Neither one of us have any knowledge. But if we put our heads together, there remain many problems. Flip the record. This one recommends teamwork. Let's do both of us. Mostly positive. And great! Overwhelmingly positive. Alright, let's build this one. We can afford it now. Fan drawing stuff. Everyone's what I saw. Your stall looks good. Time to keep going. Head to the fan drawing stall. Wait, Shenshi, don't tell me you plan on finishing all that by yourself. Yes, but there are so many requests. Darling, I can't let you do all this alone. Tianqing, Chow, it's okay. I'll finish them on time. I never doubted that. I know you just pulled all-nighters for another project. It's only been a couple days, so you need rest. And if you take this job, you'll have to travel around for inspiration. It's not going to be light work. Are you sure you'll be alright? Yes. Please let me take this job. I'll start working right now. Thank you, Dian Chao. She leaves in a hurry. Wait, Choshi. Oh, hello, Mangler. Are you here to buy a fan? I saw her leaving in a rush. Well, here's the thing. I set up a fan drawing stall at the fair and was planning to ask a few of my artist friends to draw some fans, but none of the other artists had open slots. I didn't know what to do. Then she stepped up to take on all the commissions by herself. That sounds like a lot of work. She never misses deadlines, so don't want her to overwork herself. Anything I can help you with? You're going to help us? Really? Let me think. How about taking photos of the landscapes she chose? That way, she can just use those photos as references. She can stay home and focus on her art instead of traveling. It'll save her time and energy. Can you help us with that? I'll pay you, of course. Sure, why not? Great, thank you so much. She should be painting peach trees on a slope near the Vale right now. I think you can skip that place. Now, we still need pics of the waterfall and the city. When you're finished, bring them to me. I'll put them to her. Count on it. That's a relief. Should be happy to get those photos. Alright, of the waterfall. Now I just saw something. Oh, we got lots of rewards here. I just clean them all. We're going here to take a picture of the waterfall. Take a photo of the waterfall. Okay, so photos, which I don't remember how to do. I assume you go to your backpack, maybe? And you pull out a camera. We have a rectifier, a 5-star. Oh, we're using. What's this one right here? Oh, EXP. Did you experience? That's nice. Alright, looking for a camera. It's an energy battery. How did you know? Oh, there's a camera. Unequipped? You mean it's already equipped? Then how do you use it? Like that. Target photo not captured. Target photo not captured. Is it that one right there? Or I picked the wrong one. Got it. Now we go to the city. Or take a picture of the city. Pointing toward the city. Hey, that's interesting. Find that person. We're not far away, but I don't really feel like walking. We found her. She's painting, and look, we got some pictures. I should leave more space for that to make the contrast pop. And perhaps I should use some wet and wet add a touch of vermilion here to bring out the peach trees. No, that might make it too blurry. The customers at the Moonlit Fair prefer more realistic details. Jishi seems deeply focused. She should have no problem working on these paintings. I'll get going and do Denshao's next. As you leave, she glances back, puzzled. Did I just see someone out of the corner of my eye? He felt familiar. Never mind. I'm probably just seeing things after staying up too late. Alright, now we give the photos back to you.
Time for Encore's aerial recon!
Here you go. How did it go? Here are the reference photos. Fantastic. Great angles, great details. Yes, they would make excellent reference images. Thank you so much. I'll pass them on to her when she's back. See you next time. See ya. A few minutes later. Hey, good news. Good news? No need to paint en plein air this time. Look what we got you. These are reference photos. The Bellborn Ravines waterfall and panorama view of the Chinchou city. These are exactly what I need. Thank you, Dianxiao. No, I'm not the one you should be thanking. A certain kind person volunteered to help. Kind person. Yeah, he took these photos for you. I never dare to go places like Bellborn Ravine. Could it be the person I saw near those peach trees? What's the matter, Shishing? Nothing, excuse me, I need to work on the painting. I'll be sure to thank him the next time we meet. Should I join you? Oh, don't worry, I'll be brave. Alright, we got another wish we can try. And we have more companions, so that might also help. We can interact and make them more powerful. Or just travel. And spend time together. Perfect. No, I don't want to paint it down right away, just really enjoy it. Look at her knowledge, it's huge, right? Alright, this one recommends action. Nobody's really got action, but we got 3 people. Might as well use all 3. Without giving back. Eureka! Wasn't daydreaming. Oh, okay, maybe a little. Something weird. Do I have to say success rate 20% earnings up? Abandon Eureka moment. If Eureka falls, oh, you have a 20% chance to increase. Well, if it's only 20%, I'll try one. Let's see what happens. It doubled everything. We can chat. Chill's fading, no, not your imagination. The weather's deciding to behave for him. Alright, let's try these ones again because we could get a better rating and more results, maybe? I messed up, I promise. Blessings come our way, sorry, my bad. And that's 1. Or it failed. Hey, we got to see, awesome. And we leveled up. Alright, we'll do one more of these. Get the E up. Okay, we're up to D. And we got some more rewards. It's okay, this thing starts slowly down. Okay, let's try a new one. Which one's new? This one over here? Moon Shooter. We have enough now. All set, how about a friendly sparring match now? Target practice. Decode the second wish tag with Patty. To the Moon Tree Lodge. They say that Moon Chasing Festival is a time for family reunions, but my son is no longer here. The house feels so empty without him. I miss the old days with him by my side, the both of us together sharing conversation. Is he as lonely in that other world as I am in this one? Should I go be with him? But I promised that I'd live a long, full life and take care of myself. Oh, Moon Tree Lodge, I've gotten so old. What do I have to wish for anymore? If you really can pull off a miracle as they say, please tell me, what should I do? About that second wish. Decipher. Interesting.
Wish. Choose.
Wish. Choose. Another one of those sad wishes. Are they wishing for an answer?
Their questions might not reflect their deepest wishes, and it's not our place to answer them. It's sad that she seems to be in the same place that Chiffon was, but they both wanted help. That is why they made these wishes. So aside from helping her make a choice, there are other factors we must consider.
Problem that led their wish?
Indeed. The wish shows a struggle between her longing and a promise she made to her son. She speaks of another world, likely hinting her child has passed away, leaving her alone with nobody to care for her. We can't draw conclusions solely based on words alone. I'm curious as to what drove her to write these words. Wuthering and her son. What's their story? What promise did they share? What is it? Is there something on your mind? No, nothing. It's just that... Is it really for us to take on a wish tied to life and death? She knows the pain of separation from a loved one better than anyone else. If we handle this wrong, it might... So that's what you're worried about. It seems what Bai just said about you is true. You do have a gentle soul. Ever thought about becoming the mysterious wish granter of Moon Tree Lodge yourself? You're right to be concerned, but the Moon Tree Lodge's very existence is to have every wish be heard. Ignoring people's pain isn't right. Besides, we're not trying to force Mrs. Wuthering to make a choice. Our role is to listen, understand, and reflect. Ultimately, the choice lies in Mrs. Wuthering's hands, but it's getting late. Let me know when you're ready for our next task.
Let's go.
Excuse me? You must be Mrs. Wuthering? Happy Moon Chasing Festival.
Oh, hello. Happy Moon Chasing Festival. Who might you be?
My name is Xiangli Yao, and this is the rover. I apologize for the unannounced visit, ma'am.
Rover. Rover? Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, I remember now. You're the hero of Jinzhou, aren't you? Defeated that terrible beast. Everyone's been talking about it. My thanks to you. You've realized my son's vision. Oh, how joyful he'd be seeing Jinzhou now.
Your son's vision.
Since he was little, my boy dreamed of shielding me and all of Jinzhou. He'd always say, "I'll conquer the Threnodian one day so everyone can live peacefully." That's what drove him to join the Midnight Rangers.
You must have been happy for him.
Yes, I always had faith that my son would achieve his dreams. He never stopped striving. Once, he and some rangers stayed behind during a mission to give folks like me a chance to flee. I know he did it to chase his dreams, but now he's gone. And he'll never witness the defeat of the Threnodians. We used to celebrate every moon-chasing festival at the stalls. And he'd make wishes at the Moon Tree Lodge. His mischief sometimes tried my patience. But now, the silence is overwhelming. I can't help but wonder if he's lonely wherever he is. Oh, perhaps I should join him. But before he left, he made me promise to be witness to the day the Threnodians are finally gone. What am I to do? Oh dear, I've rambled on about my boy again. What brings you here today, dear?
We're here for the wish you made.
Do you remember the wish you made at the Moon Tree Lodge, Mrs. Hurting?
Well, of course. I do. Everyone knows the Moon Tree Lodge has magical powers. I see. You must have been sent here to help me fulfill my wish. Is that right? You granted his wish beautifully. I trust you might do the same for mine. Though, really, I have nothing much left to ask for. As I've mentioned in my wish, I find myself at a crossroads, unable to decide. I hope the Moon Tree Lodge can clear my doubts.
When deciding your answer... Oh, yes. I recall they say it's best to speak the answer in front of the Moon Tree Lodge.
Mm-hmm. Gives me insight now.
Yes, absolutely. Mrs. Hurting, might you consider a visit to the lodge with us? The Taoyuan Vale is preparing for the moonlit fair, and the atmosphere is quite lively. Perhaps a walk will lift your spirits.
A walk? Oh, my heart hasn't really been in it since I lost my son. And, well, my legs don't carry me as well as they used to.
Let's go together.
Well, okay. If you think it might help find the answers, then perhaps we should try.
What was that about? It was just a little trick to get Mrs. Hurting to join us at the lodge. You probably sensed it after hearing her story. The promise between Mrs. Hurting and her son wasn't just about seeing his wish granted, but about finding peace in her life. In her grief, Mrs. Hurting overlooked what her son truly wished for. I believe he wanted her to see Jinzhou uniting to defeat the Threnodian, and the joy and security he sacrificed himself to safeguard. His wish for his mother represents not just life's simple joys, but also the courage to keep living. Though I can't say for certain, the moonlit fair in Taoyuan Vale holds the dreams of many. Perhaps there's something her son wanted her to see. A reason to embrace life.
Oh, how are you youngsters falling behind an old lady? Come on, I'm waiting on you.
Take her to that cave. How are we all the way over here already? Teleport. Ah.
This year's moon chasing festival sure is lively.
Indeed it is. Look at the crowd. Oh, so many things I've never seen before. It's quite exciting. You young folks must be thrilled with all this. Go on, enjoy yourselves. Don't mind this old lady.
Mrs. Hung has been doing her best to stay cheerful since we arrived at Tao Yuan Vale. Let's take her to see more of the fair.
Happy Moon Chasing Festival. Would you like to browse our fan paintings?
This one is exquisite. Just look at the fireworks bursting to life on the fan. I've never seen anything like it.
You have excellent taste, Mum. This fan is the creation of Ms. Juju. It's the Moon Chasing Festival from her imagination.
The fireworks seem to fly to the other side of the fan. And these capes.
Oh, yes. They represent the Midnight Rangers. A special touch from Ms. Juju. She hopes that everyone who sees this fan will feel the liveliness of the Moon Chasing Festival. And remember that the festivities are all thanks to the brave Rangers. The fireworks flying to the other side are meant to share the celebration with the soldiers on the front lines. This year's fireworks display will be the biggest yet. Even the soldiers should be able to see it. You won't want to miss it.
I'd like to buy one of these fans.
Take her to the moon shooter. She loves her fire. Moon preparation. That's a sign. Moon shooter. I failed. That's hard.
Ah, the Moon Shooter Gallery. My son was so good. Every year at the Moonlit Fair, it was his favorite.
Mrs. Hurt. Happy Moon Chasing Festival, everyone. Want to give the Moon Shooter game a try? Lots of rewards to be had.
Prizes, count me in. Do you have to complete it? Oh dear. It's like No, not nothing. What we're doing now?
Leave me alone!
How do you complete it? It's not firing. It's broken. It's totally broken.
Wow! Very impressive shooting skills. Here are your prizes.
It's for Mrs. Hagen. Shin-Chi prayerfully hands the prizes to Mrs. Hagen. While not especially luxurious looking, they seem practical.
Did you make them yourself?
That's right. The Moonlit Fair is about community, so we thought practical items would be more meaningful. A ranger instructor taught us how to make them. Even though he's no longer with us, his instructions and methods continue to guide us. These tools were a great help when we first joined the Rangers. We've now improved them to help even more people. Please take them, Mrs. Hering. I'm sure Shou Yuan would want you to have them.
And you are...
You might not remember, but after Shou Yuan passed, I tried to visit you. You didn't want to see me then. I never expected we'd meet here. It's good to see you out and about. Shou Yuan always talked about how good a mother you were. By the way, some of the soldiers who served with Shou Yuan are here today. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Look, here they come.
Group of soldiers walk over to the gallery as she waves at them.
It's an honor to finally meet you, Mrs. Hering. Shou Yuan was an incredible mentor to me. I wouldn't have the nerve to wield a weapon now if it wasn't for him. I heard you were the one who taught him how to overcome his fear of the water.
One by one, the Rangers share their stories of Shou Yuan with Mrs. Hagen as you and Xiangli stand quietly listening.
So, the boy taught you everything I taught him.
Mrs. Hering?
Mrs. Hering?
Oh, I'm still here. Please, go on. I'd love to hear more stories about Shou Yuan's time with the Rangers.
Of course, ma'am. Why don't we go have a seat over there first? We've got plenty of stories to share with you.
Before that, thank you, Shangli Yao and Rover. Just as I said before, I knew that both of you would make my wish come true. But before I visit the Moon Tree Lodge for the answer, I'd like to walk around a bit more on my own.
I trust that this answer will be right for you.
Yes. Thank you, both.
Hei Ying thanks you as she follows the Rangers away.
Do you think Mrs. Hung understood the promise she made to her son? We can't be sure just yet, but at least she's made a good start. Don't you agree? Now she isn't just going along with us. She's searching for the life her son wanted for her. I believe she'll uncover her answers someday and make her own choice, without relying on the Moon Tree Lodge. But it means this wasn't the wish affecting Patty either. We'll have to keep digging. At any rate, more stalls are being set up in Taoyuan Vale. Care to explore further?
Woolies, let's race!
3 more. Wow. It's like Armelli again all over. The Supreme Gunslinger. What? Why is it not the ship on the moon 3? How do we build the next one? So it tells me to build them. Maybe you have to use a side quest first? I have a feeling we have to do the side quest first because it won't let me build it. I can't afford it. Nope, can't afford that. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Or that. There we go. This one's 3 stars. Let's see, there was one called High Knowledge Needs. This from High Knowledge? No, it's Teamwork. Nope, Teamwork. Action. Teamwork. Aha! Now we can afford this one. Thus says the moon. Great fortune upon us. That's the divination stall's blessing to the moon for our fair preparations. This is an auspicious moment. Wish positive chance, rating chance up 5%. That's interesting. I thought I was going to say don't visit one of them. But it didn't. Aha, we can open up a new quest. Okay, I think that's all we can do for now. We must not there is anything. You have to be able to pay for it. I see. Interesting. Well, let's do this one D and see if anything gets better in that. Let's see their side quest too. Still a D. They gave me a new one now, but I can't afford it. I need 8,000. Alright, well maybe this side quest allows you to get more. I don't know. Is that even a reward for doing this? I don't know. I'm sorry. Though I do practice Taoism and fortune telling aren't my strong suit. Moreover, this matter concerns chance, and you can't force it. I see. I'll come up with something else. That might be the best solution. What happened? Oh, hi, Mingler. It's nothing big. Uncle Dong asked me to help him decipher a divination lot, but I'm not skilled in that art. It's a long story. Although I know a bit of divination, I'm self-taught, and I've decided to find something to lend more credibility to my efforts. Something to lend your credibility? Yeah, long ago, a famous diviner visited Shinzhou, rumored to possess the gift of communicating with spirits and predicting destiny. People flocked to him for guidance. That's emotional. I guess you're not familiar with it, Angle. You have to fill a specially crafted porcelain bowl with pure water and recite an incantation, and observe the reflection of the full moon in the water to discern fortune and misfortune. That's the moon rating divination. When that diviner performed it, the water would emit a golden glow, and mystery from the reflection. Unfortunately, No one knew where he went. It said that when he left Jinzhou, he left a letter in the divination lot. In the letter, he mentioned meeting a mysterious person in Jinzhou. After a deep conversation on divination, he felt his understanding was too shallow and lost interest in reading ancient books. Frustrated, he decided to give up his career, but he couldn't bear to part with the porcelain bowl that had accompanied him for years. So he hid it somewhere in Jinzhou. Then he left a divination lot as a clue, hoping someone would find it one day. Is that the divination lot you wanted Jianqin to decipher? That's right, since the bowl belongs to the famous master, it must be great for divinations, so I want to have it on my stall and enhance my credibility. Though I haven't heard of this divination master, Uncle Dong does have a point. In this line of work, possessing powerful artifacts does lend credibility to one's abilities. I bet that master would be happy to see his treasure recognized by people again. What did the divination lot say? Oh, haha. I almost forgot our main business. It says to seek your true self, observe the lake at a depth. Place your trust in innocent young souls. This lot doesn't seem related to fortune telling, but I'm a bit confused. Any thoughts, Mingler? It mentions the location. A deck where people can appreciate the lake. Do we have a place like that in Jinzhou? I've been to several places that match the description. Found nothing so far. Perhaps the time wasn't right. Anyway, as long as we have a clue, there's a way to find it. Uncle Dong will help you to find that porcelain bowl. Yeah, you can count on us. Great, I'll be sure to pay you a hefty sum. Best of luck, Xianxin, Mingler. Search for clues in the divination lots. Hey, we've been here before. This is our main city. Offer the little girl. In the next line, the pure heart of a child shouldn't be doubted. You're right. There might be clues around here. Little girl by the lake. La 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 la. Hello there, little girl. Hi, how can I help you? Have you seen anything weird around? Something weird? I come here a lot, but something weird? Oh yeah, the cats. Cats? Yeah, that's right. There's a spot around here where cats love to stay. Often saw them just sitting there, but not moving at all. Mom said they're fishing in the lake, but cats. What's your take, Mingler? It's indeed worth our attention. Let's go check it out. Are you patrollers? No, we're not. We're here for treasure hunting. Oh, sorry, we're not. Are you bad people then? Haha, of course not. We're here for a long-lost treasure. A treasure? That sounds cool. But Mommy probably wouldn't let me join you. I'll cheer you on from the sidelines. Thank you, young miss. We'll definitely find the treasure. Yeah.
Time for Encall's aerial recon!
There's the kitties. Look, I found it. It's a wooden casket. What is that smell? It smells like medicine. There must be some kind of medicine here that lasts a long time and attracts cats. It's interesting, but I just don't get it. Could someone actually predict a kid would solve this puzzle years later? Maybe he entrusted a kid's curiosity. True, kids have pure hearts free from adult worries. They often have a keen eye for details that we miss. Shall we open the casket? We might find a porcelain bowl inside. You and Shunshin open the porcelain bowl. However, I seek my true self, but the paths are unclear, blurring my vision, fueling my fear. I hesitate, I question, I wonder. My cart dust covered, yet no path feels right. I ponder, it has the same vibe as the divination lock. Another clue. I can't seem to figure out what it says. Any idea, Mangler? Kind of. Great, I knew I could count on you. Look for new clues. My cart dust covered. Oh, it looks like an old cart. Looks like it's been maintained in years. I'll go search around. I found it, Mangler. Another wooden casket. It feels way too light. Don't tell me there's another piece of paper inside. Probably. Seeking my true self, I travel wide. In the stall where fortunes amass, emptiness resides. This must be the next clue. In the stall where fortunes amass, that probably means commercial street. So clever. Just a guess. We still don't know if I got it right. Let's go check it out. We'll find out soon enough. Alright. Trying to send me up there. Small vendor stalls, right? I found a plug. Can't climb through here, apparently. Right. When in doubt, teleport.
Please, keep up!
Nearby caskets. Mangler, you're right. Who does point to a vendor stall? This wooden casket's heavy. I think the porcelain bowl's inside. Shall we open it? Sure. Treasure left by the divination master is inside. The thought makes me a bit nervous. You guys open the wooden casket. There is an ordinary black porcelain bowl. Is this the treasure we've been searching for? But it looks like an ordinary bowl. I see. Just as the saying goes, great music has the faintest notes. The great form is without shape. Maybe the more precious the treasure, the less eye-catching it is. Perhaps it only shines when used in divination. Is that so? Anyway, let's bring that to Uncle Dollar. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and stop now. We'll put a cut in today's video. Let me see if anyone else is on.
Onkar spent a long time on this. Want to have a bite? Be a good woolly now. One sheep, two sheep, three... where was I?
Alright, let's raid Tasty Cake. Spelled different. C-A-I-K. There we go. Alright. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.